Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Sherman. I'm a cybersecurity student dedicated on following the self-improvement journey. But then again, today I'm catering for you guys. So during the course of my first semester of my first year, basically, which is 2024, I have done a couple of presentations for my course. So I had to put on a presentation, of which my first presentation never went well. Honestly speaking, I never knew what to do. I was panicking. By the next 4 or 5 presentations, due to the fact that I learned from how I did my first presentations, I noted down some tips. I became better at it. They were really good. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 tips that I discovered that are really helpful in terms of mastering your presentations. And of course, guys, during the video, towards the end of the video, I am going to give you a bonus tip or 2 bonus tips for staying with us during the video. So let's get into it. Number one, know your audience. All right, so it's always good after you have properly done the work, or even before you get to do the work, you have to know, all right, we're going to be presenting with Mr. B, and one thing Mr. B likes is this and this. The only way you can do that is if you ask questions. You can either ask the lecturer or the professor directly. So for our presentations, what exactly do you require of us? Look at the course outline. If the information about the presentation is there, or better yet, you can always ask past students of how to give the proper presentation. My apologies. Especially with the lecturer, ask the students, how does he like his content? How does he like the presentation to be presented? And what does he not like whenever people are presenting? So do your research, guys. Number 2, structure your content. Now you have done your research. You know that, okay, Mr. B wants this specific type of content to be in this particular order. So what you're going to do is create a proper roadmap. Now this roadmap has to have a clear starting, a clear middle, and a clear end. So the start, middle, and end have to go hand in hand. They also have to make sense. You have to go straight to the point. You have to be clear and concise. Don't dilly-dally as you're about to give your presentations. If you're making notes, the PowerPoints, make sure that they're clear. They go straight to the point. Even as you talk, you have to be clear and you have to go straight to the point. Don't go beating around no bushes. You're not a bushman. Number 3, the 3 P's. What I mean by that is that you practice, and practice. Those are the 3 P's, right? So you have to make sure that you know what you're talking about. You have to make sure that you have practiced enough so that you don't go crumble on stage and start mouthing nonsense. And honestly speaking, I have tried speaking nonsense at presentations. For a minute, I didn't know what I was talking about. So I just had to tell my bro to calm me down and take over. But this, you can avoid this. So basically, during your presentations, before, let's give it 3 to 2 days after you have done the work, after you have properly put together what you had needed to put together. Now you come together as a team. You start giving presentations to one another. You start talking to yourselves. How do we actually make this a masterclass presentation? How do we properly formulate our things in such a way that the lecturer is in love with it? And yes, it's good to always come together so that during your mini presentations to each other, you identify the weak spots, what can be made better, what can be improved, and how do we improve it. And Number 4, master your delivery. Now you have practiced enough, you put together every single thing, but the final boss, how are you going to deliver your content? Now the thing is, when it comes to delivering anything, be it a speech, be it whatever it may be, especially when it comes to talking, it's about your confidence. If you have confidence in your words, if you have confidence in the way you move, the way you talk, I guarantee you, even if what comes out of your mouth is absolute nonsense, due to the fact that you carry so much confidence, or whatever the guys call it, aura, you carry so much confidence, you are going to sell whatever you are having, because even the lecturer knows that, wow, this young man or this young lady, they know what they're talking about. They have read and they're so confident in it. So yes, guys, always master the delivery. Instead of giving the presentation to your teammates, go find a group of people that are willing to listen, sit down with them and tell them to be brutally honest with you. The moment you're done presenting, you start presenting to them, you start talking, whatever you have to do it. Make sure that the way you talk, the way you move around the room, the way you look at them, it's just amazing. So, and always ask them to be brutally honest. This way they can give you pointers on how you can actually improve to make it much better. Number five, which is the last step, you must dress the part. Hear me out. You don't want to go to your presentation looking like an absolute slob. You want to be looking as clean, as tidy and as formal as you can be, because here you are not only selling your project, but you're selling yourself. You have to put yourself in the market. Let's say your lecturer or your professor decides to bring along people from the real industry. Now you're there in a hoodie, looking so unserious. You're wearing flip-flops to your presentations. No, this is a no-go, guys. It's better to, the moment you're alerted that you guys will be having presentation in this specific course, it's always better to go out in the store, look for proper pants, a suit, shoes and everything else. And along the days you get it tailored, you make sure that it fits perfectly, so that day of presentation comes, you are looking like a masterpiece. You are looking like a masterpiece. You are looking like a true king. You are looking like a true queen. You have to make sure that every single attire on you is matching your presentation. Is making sure that, yeah, this guy's talking about how we can introduce AI into the market. He looks like a CEO of a specific company, so we must listen to him. He has a good idea. So yeah, as I said, you are not only selling your project, but you're selling yourself in the time as well. So you stayed with us during the entire video, and thumbs up to you guys for that. But now let me go on to my promise. As I said, I am going to give you guys 2 additional tips that will help you dominate your presentations. Number 1, arrive early and test the equipment. Yeah, let's just be honest. Okay, you're prepared, you are ready to give a masterclass performance, you have prepared well enough, your content is properly structured. But if the material, the technology is not on your side, I'm sorry, but just no way. So you have to make sure that the mics are working. You have to make sure that the projectors, the slides are properly organized, the PC is fully charged, everyone has their whatever. You have to make sure that the equipment is well working and it's up and running. The second tip is that you have to make sure that you are composed. Composure is the keyword. Tell yourself right now, composure is the keyword. You have to breathe in and out. I know it's quite nerve-wracking giving presentations. Everyone gets the nerves sometimes, but you have to make sure that, all right, so this is my time to shine. I'm gonna own it. You're gonna own the stage. You're gonna be good. I have put in the work, and there's no way I'm gonna fail. So just breathe in and out, and know that you will ace these presentations. All right. So that's all from me. I'll catch you guys during the next video, and yeah, good luck with your presentations, be it presentations in the following week or in the future as well. Good luck, and I'll see you later. Let's get into it. We are here to present our prototype, our solution to a problem that we saw within the surroundings of NAST. Next slide. Okay, so when it comes to the problem that we have identified that there's a lack of navigation, not only within NAST, but within other campuses. But since we are from NAST, we tend to focus what's within our homes. So when it comes to navigation, when you go to upper campus or whether you are at lower campus, you don't actually know which building is which. You don't know where to go. You don't know where a specific venue might be. So yeah, as a collective, we